welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I am so thankful that you have stopped by and clicked this video to watch. My name is Nelly and I'm the face behind the classroom journey, and I'm sharing my journey here on YouTube to becoming a teacher and all the things that it encounters. I am a student teacher in kindergarten at the moment, and I will be graduating in May, and I will be a licensed teacher come August in my own classroom, and I'm super excited for this journey. If you have not hit that subscribe button, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. It means the world to me when you guys subscribe. We just passed 350 subscribers, and I would love to get to 400 here soon. So today I'm going to be taking you a little bit behind the scenes of the EDTPA. I asked over on my Instagram what you guys wanted to see, a Q&A or an EDTPA video, and you guys said EDTPA. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure to do that as well. The link is in the description box below, and I share a lot of behind the scenes over there as well. So I submit my EDTPA in February 24th, and that is my upload day for the national submission, and then it takes about a month to get your scores back. I did a practice run last semester, fall semester, that was scored locally here just at my college, and it went really well, so I'm excited for this semester, and I'm teaching my lessons next week. I am teaching kindergarten, and I'm student teaching in kindergarten, so I'm going to be reading The Mitten and the Hat by Jim Brett, and we are going to be comparing and contrasting the two stories and all the characters and things like that. So I'm going to show you a little behind the scenes of what I've been doing, and I'm going to show you guys how to be successful in student teaching with your EDTPA. So the first thing that I would make sure that you do is make sure that you know to allot plenty of time out of your day when you're lesson planning to put some time aside for the EDTPA. Besides recording your lessons, writing your lesson plans, you are required to write a 30-page commentary that reflects, I guess you could say, your lessons, what you do, and how it went, and all that kind of good stuff. It is broken into 3 commentaries. The first commentary is your planning one, so it's not technically something you have to wait and do. You can go ahead and write that before you teach your lessons. The second is all about how the lesson went, and the third is all about your assessments. Sorry that my dog is now barking at me. Hold on. Alright, so let's chat real quick. I'm here on my computer. I was watching some vloggers earlier today, but let's chat real quick about how to set up your plans for your lessons. So I went to Google Docs. I think that Google is like the best way to keep all your ducks in a row. It saves automatically. You're not having to worry about leaving stuff out or it not saving for you. So I like to go to Google Docs and submit all of my stuff there. But please note that when you are submitting your EDTPA, there are certain files that it has to be in for the upload submissions. So I turn all of my Google Docs into PDFs, and that's how I submit my stuff, because you can't submit a Google Doc, but you can write in it. Sorry, got a text. And that's the perfect way to start, I think, because it gives you that, sorry y'all, it gives you really easy access to go ahead and write your lesson plans. So let's chat lesson plans. So this is just where I go to school. So this is our lesson plan template. Yours probably will look different, but somewhat similar to have all the same like kind of key things to it. Okay. So this is my lesson plan document. It is broken down into my 3 days, and it is 8 pages long. Please know that EDTPA lesson plans are very, very extensive, and they are very much in depth. You are going into all kinds of things. Of course, you have your standards and all that good stuff. You have to pick out vocabulary. You have to pick out your pre-assessment, your post-assessment, what exceeds expectations and meets it below, your beginning, middle, and end of lesson, and how you're going to support students that need extra support. How are you going to challenge your above average students, and how are you going to facilitate a classroom environment that is, y'all, I'm so sorry that my text keep blowing up, but how you can support a classroom environment that supports student learning. You will be putting that in for every single lesson, and it's super important that you go in depth. These people that submit this and people that score this, you will have no idea who it is. It could be somebody in a totally different state than you, miles and miles away, never know your name. So make sure that you're super in depth in that your plans, so that they are understandable and they can know exactly how you plan to implement your lesson. Now for me, I'm using some templates that I found off of TPT. This is the Mitten and the Hat. It's called a mini unit off of TPT. It is from Coffee and Kinderland, as you can see right there. I just paid for this TPT product. I think it was $4, but it comes with all of these different things in it, so I thought it was super affordable and super awesome. We will be taking all of the characters each day for each book and putting it into a pocket chart to sequence the characters, and then we will be comparing and contrasting the characters on the second day of my lesson. It's this one. They will be putting the characters for each story in the corresponding answer, and then the very last day they will be doing a Venn diagram. So super awesome. This is a great product. Definitely check her out. She has really awesome stuff, and it was perfect for what I needed. I also want to say that I have a little folder. So this right here is my EDTPA folder. It is devoted, gosh, something's gonna fall out. It is devoted to all things EDTPA. Everything is in here. My lesson plans, my activities, my assessments, rubrics, documents, whatever I need, it's in here. So I'll show you this now. But I think it is super important, let me turn you around, to have a folder where things do not get lost. So it is all in here. I mean, I have Ziploc bags of all the character cutouts, everything like that, already ready to go right in this folder. Super important to do. Today is Friday. We have remote learning today, so I'm just prepping for all this stuff. I also have all of my lessons labeled. So this is lesson 2, so that I know exactly what I need for lesson 2 and lesson 2, and everything has a paper clip so that it's all together. Then this is lesson 1, and then back here is lesson 3. And then over here is all of the rubrics. I keep all this in here to revert back to if I need it. Y'all, this rubric, also it's basically like the handbook for EDTPA, is 50 pages long. So I have everything in here just so that I need it if I need to look back on it and refer back to it. And then this right here is just more handouts that I have, things that I need for my lesson, and then my pre-assessment cutouts. Also, this is the pocket chart that I'm using. I have another one. Came from Dollar Tree, $1, super awesome, has all these different flaps, so you do not have to spend much money to get some items to complete these lessons either. They can be super easy and affordable from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so I wanted to quickly add this into here so that you're aware, but when you submit your EDTPA, you will be submitting your lesson plans, you will be submitting your commentaries, but you will also be submitting extra stuff as well. So I'm going to show you another tip for how I did this, but you will be submitting like your instruction materials, your assessments that you use, the rubrics that you use to grade your stuff. So let me show you what I mean by that. Okay, so I'm going to go on to my stuff and show you what I'm talking about. So yesterday I did this. Okay, so you are required to submit your instruction materials. There I go again with my text. My parents are blowing me up. So you have to like submit like the book you chose to read and that kind of stuff. Then you'll be submitting all of the instructional materials that you use, whether that's worksheets, handouts, stuff like that, all in one document. For me personally, like I said, I love to use Google Docs, so I went ahead and put all these in Google Docs. You want to label them too, so right here I just put lesson 1, interactive read aloud, author, title, illustrator. This is part of a Google slide that I'm doing, so I just took this from Google Slides, made it a JPEG image, and then just put it right into the Word document. This is also from that pack that I bought off TPT, so I also just went ahead, took a screenshot of this, submitted it, embedded it right to my Google document. Just like this for all of these. So at the end, what I do, just go up here, hit file, hit download, and then I made it into a PDF document to submit. you will be doing this for all of the stuff that you submit. So your assessments that you submit, your rubrics that you submit, so you can go through, do the same exact thing, take the handouts that you do, make them a screenshot or a JPEG image, and just upload them right to a Google document, and then just make it a PDF. And then I think that's the easiest, especially because I have a Mac. I don't have Blur and stuff like that on my computer anymore. I don't have Microsoft, so I absolutely love Google and their resources and their stuff. I love Google Slides. I love Google Docs, like I said, because it saves there right for you, and I just really enjoy using those apps. So that is what I do, and I really love it. So that's how I have made all my things. I go to Google and then I just make it a PDF document right from there. I also got a question on one of my videos the other day, and I wanted to answer it. But they asked how many kids I had in my class. I have 17 in my class. In kindergarten we've lost some, gained some, so 17. And then they also were asking how we broke up our weeks. So like I said, I teach for 5 full weeks of student teaching. And that I need to turn my volume down. That I cannot do until after I complete all my EDTPA. So I cannot take over the class fully until I submit, which is February 24th. I can start taking over stuff like next week. I'm taking over a subject, but I cannot teach my full subjects until after EDTPA submission is over with. That is really just to keep your stress levels low, because lesson planning, doing all this, writing 30 pages of commentary, recording your videos, all that good stuff, it's a lot. So that's really actually a good idea, and I'm really glad that my college does that. So I'm grateful for that, because I can't imagine like full-time student teaching plus trying to write all this and do all this and submit all of this at the same time. Like, that would be crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up here. If you have any questions about EDTPA, please make sure to comment below, leave me a message. I will be glad to help you in any way. Becoming a teacher, please do not feel like alarmed or overwhelmed or scared. Like, I was very overwhelmed at the beginning, but honestly, once you start doing it, you get the hang of it. So it's really not that bad, and then once you finish it, then you just kind of get to enjoy your student teaching. So if you have any questions, make sure to leave them below. I'd be glad to answer them in another video, or reach out to you and chat with you personally. I would love to. So make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and I will catch y'all in the next one. See you guys later.